Alright guys, tonight we have a little welding shootout between Lincoln Electric, Blue Demon Weld, and Hobart. All three wires are dual shield flux core 035. Now I've ran all three wires in the garage before, but I've never ran them side by side to see the differences right next to each other. Tonight, that's what we're going to do. Here are the test pieces. I'm going to run the exact same setting on every single one. On this bottom half, I'm going to run a multiple pass weld, obviously cleaning between each passes. On the top portion of this piece, I'm going to weld one single pass and I'm going to leave it as is. I'm not going to chip the slag, I'm not going to remove the BBs, and I'm not going to use a wire brush. I will clean them off all at the same time, side by side. All three wires are designed to be used with 75-25, that's 75% argon, 25% CO2, also known as C25. And it's also designed to run with straight CO2, which is C100. For this test, I'm going to be using 75-25. There's a couple differences, and the first one is the Lincoln Electric and the Hobart are 10-pound spools, and the Blue Demon Weld is an 11-pound spool. And the biggest difference of them all is price. And the Lincoln Electric is $56, Blue Demon Weld is $35, and the Hobart Fabco is $57. When I buy my welding material, I want to be thrifty, but I don't want to sacrifice quality, and we're going to see the results here in a second. Look at the color. Maybe you can see it in there. Can you see the color? Yeah. Okay. As much as I wanted to record all 54 passes, I didn't. I wanted to keep the video short, so here's one of the last art shots. Enjoy. Alright guys, the welding shootout is done. Remember, we're using 035 dual shield flux core wire. That's gas shielded flux core, not that self shielded flux core wire that comes in the 110 Harbor Freight welders. I was using 75-25 for gas, and I ran everything that you see here with a setting of 450 on the wire feed speed and 25 volts. Alright, let's take a look. I have a disclaimer before showing you guys a close-up of the weld. The Hobart and the Lincoln were ran yesterday, and the Blue Demon was ran a few hours ago. If you leave the slag overnight, in the morning it will show an area that appears to be wet. It just happens if you leave the slag on there and don't clean it. I'm not sure why it happens, but it happens. So that's why these two look different than the Blue Demon one. Alright, now let's take a closer look at the rest of the coupon. The bottom portion of the test was done putting multi-pass welds, cleaning after every pass, chipping off the slag, removing BBs, and using a wire brush. The Hobart and the Lincoln both have 15 passes. That's a 5-stringer bead cap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Blue Demon, I got carried away and I put 21 passes. So the cap of it, what you're seeing, should have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Now after putting the last pass on the bottom portion of the test, all I did was remove the slag, remove the BBs, and ran the cut brush on the grinder over it all. So that's the finish that you see here. Now let's take a look at the top portion, right? You see one single pass. They're all going the same direction, about the same speed. I didn't remove any slag, any BBs. I didn't run the cut brush. So you'll see for yourself the BBs and the slag. Now let's see how easy the slag comes off by raking the chipping hammer, not pecking it, by raking the toes of the weld. Here's a Hobart. It's not bad. Okay. Lincoln. Has a little bit of coloring there. See if you can catch that. There you go. And the Blue Demon. There you go. The slag came off pretty easy on all three of them. I did notice the Blue Demon slag was a little bit thinner than the rest of them. And it's just a quick view of the color. Blue Demon one, it looks a little bit browner, a little bit darker, and in between the Hobart one, right? Now let's take a look at the BBs. How we're going to do this is I'm going to take a wire brush, clean it off, and see what BBs are stuck on there. This is what's left after the wire brush. So let's take the scraper tool. They're all pretty much coming off easy. So for me, after putting all those passes down and this last pass, cleaning them side by side for welding, I don't see a huge difference. So I'm still left with three things: price, quantity, and availability. So remember, the Blue Demon is 11 pounds. These two guys are 10 pounds. All right, so we get more out of the Blue Demon. The Blue Demon is also the cheapest one. All right, and availability. So if you're planning, you can obviously get this stuff way ahead of time, a month, a couple weeks. But these two, the lead time for these two at Airgas is about a week. I can get the Blue Demon to my house through Amazon, and I get Amazon Prime, so I'll get it in about 2 days. So at least for here in the garage with this type of shielding gas, these conditions, I think I'd stick with Blue Demon Weld. It saves me money, it gives me more, and the availability is almost, and I can probably get it next day. So hopefully you guys like this little garage test that I did here, and hopefully if you're trying to pick some dual shield flux core wire, it can help you out too. Thanks for watching.